welcome in to the shit. This is the fucking show.
This is For the Hogs podcast. Thank you for tuning in.
Yo, what's on the itinerary today? What are we talking about?
We talking about each other.
Whoa,
talking
whoa.
about
Yikes.
hogs. Be easy.
Be easy. What's gonna be our shit?
Be easy. Be easy.
Right. Easy. Yo, that's cool.
You're going too far.
Way too far.
Just a little. Just a little. Habitual line stepping.
Yeah.
Habitual line stepping.
Hey, man, go through the.
Hey, listen. Thank you for tuning in. This is For the Hogs podcast. We got J Bray 954. We got Be More Pun, and I am Miami Reds, and we are here talking about any and everything motorcycles.
That's events, whatever, shenanigans, situations, all of that, man. It's no holds bar to what the fuck we can talk about. So be prepared, man. You know, buckle up. Well, I guess you can't buckle up on a bike.
Yeah,
there's
no seatbelts. You can't buckle up on a bike, man.
Well,
and down here in Florida, helmets is optional.
Optional.
Right.
Goggles, glasses. The motherfuckers ride with none of that. They just none of that. No glasses,
straight
no
ball
goggles,
cap.
nothing.
On backwards. Just like, let's go. Bugs flying in their face and everything, man. Just smacking each other.
This is wild, man. Hey, one thing we do, we got news. We got an event Tuesday come through at
every
Tabacone,
Tuesday.
Every Tuesday at Plantations.
Tabacone Tuesday.
7 o'clock. Come out there, drink specials. And everything. If you get there early, we got priority bag of parking and shit. Please come through. That's gonna be a vibe.
All bikes welcome, all clubs welcome.
Yeah.
You know, come out, have a cup of drinks, smoke a cup of cigars.
Sure.
That's right.
Hang out.
Hang out.
Something to do on a Tuesday, man. Something to do on a Tuesday.
That's right. Hey, Jay, let me ask you a question, man.
Let's hear it.
Ooh, this shit got interesting.
When did you fall in love with riding a motorcycle, man? When did it start? Where did it start for you, man?
I say my uncle. Shout out to Lauderdale. You know, if you're in Broward County, you know Lauderdale Can-Am specialist. You know, music man, master mechanic. You know what I'm saying? Growing up with him, he had dirt bikes. He had the four-wheelers.
No doubt. That's
so,
what's up.
You know.
It's only natural.
Yeah,
he was always around it all the time.
He was breaking us in. We went from the dirt bikes to the four wheelers to the go-peds to the scooters and.
What was the dirt bike scene like? That that was down here in the South, right? Like, right, that's where you was originally from. You from?
Yeah, I'm from here. I can't even tell you about the dirt bikes. I wasn't really into it. I was really with the go-peds.
I'm not familiar with a go-ped.
So,
what is a go-ped?
The go-ped is like what you see now. The
little Mario Kart go-kart.
Nah, man, hell nah, man. Like the little bullshit scooters, motherfuckers be riding to work and shit.
Oh, okay.
But they had RC motors, like the RC remote control cars. It was those kind of motors.
That's wild.
On one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
we used to do our thing. Shout out to my boy Shiny, you know, GoPed God at the time. Shout out to GoPed Gotti, you know. He doing this thing right now. He holding it down, you know, for Parkway.
No doubt.
He do the go-peds. He do the mini bikes. You know, go see him if you're in Parkway. Shout out to him again.
That's what's up.
That's what we was doing.
Because in Baltimore, the scene was heavy with dirt bikes, man. They had the 12 o'clock boys. They was just taking over the road with four-wheelers and everything, just ripping up the streets.
Okay.
They do that a little bit down here, but I ain't seen it as heavy as
that 12 o'clock thing was
that movie was wild, dog. It was accurate to 100%. They did a movie for that shit. It was wild. So I ain't trying to interrupt you, but that was it. As soon as you said dirt bikes, I was like, what's the scene down here with that shit? So.
Okay. I got my first motorcycle like about 2 years ago. 2011 Yamaha Striker. Shout out to Motivational Mike for putting me on my first motorcycle.
Hey.
1300 cc.
Okay.
You know, had the
you
pipe.
was outside.
Yeah, first bike, man. First bike, man. 1300.
Even warm up to it.
Nah, I didn't.
You was in.
I didn't.
He was in the mix.
He told me take it around the block.
Straight
take it around the block.
Yeah,
man.
Like, how deep is this? 18 feet. Head first.
I took it around the block 2 times, and I was like,
I'm hooked.
fuck it, I'm on it.
I know that's right.
About 2 weeks later, took a trip to Atlanta on it.
Damn, 2 weeks?
Yeah, man. My cousin had died.
Get the training wheels on.
Nah, man.
Right, you went to Atlanta right from here. What's that? 8 hours? That's 8 hours.
Like I say, shout out to my Uncle Lauderdale, man. Like I say, shout out to my Uncle Lauderdale, man. It was just like, you know what I'm saying? My cousin had died. That was his son. Shout out to Jeff. You know what I'm saying? Pole 1 regulators. You know what I'm saying? He was a biker himself, so it's only right. You take that bike up, that you show respect. So we did that. So me, shout out to ER, rest in peace to ER. You know, we jumped on the road 3 a.m. We just smacked it straight through. That was my first ride over 15 minutes.
That's crazy.
I don't even think I've ridden that long.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying, like
And I did the now Daytona was the longest.
Daytona was
that was my long, but I did do Brooklyn from DC.
See, I want to do like a up north type of thing. Like,
we was on sport bikes though.
See now that's
so
different.
it was a little different. Like we was blasting,
going.
Going.
I already know. If you on 95 up that way, you could just
running through the tolls. It wasn't even. You talking about this was early 2000s when we was.
You had the hideaway plate. You had that joint bent.
A plate. Plate.
Who's picking up the tickets?
Who had a plate?
Who's picking up the tickets? Not me. Not me. He said,
what was your first bike, Brian?
Oh, so mine. Oh, geez, you go into the memory. It was a CB.
Well, sorry. Well, before you tell about your first bike, when did you fall in love with riding a bike before you got your first bike?
That's kind of a mystery.
Got to talk to the mic.
That's kind of a mystery. But no, it was when I first fell in love with motorcycles. Again, it was a Baltimore scene. Dirt bikes was everywhere. 4-wheelers was everywhere. My cousin actually had a little mini joint, the little joints that
the little mini bike.
Yeah, the little mini dirt bikes
with the lawnmower motor on it.
Yeah, this was we was going through the fields cutting it up like
Hennessy,
that.
Man.
Hennessy, the new sponsor.
Hey, man. Shout out
hey,
to
Henny. Hey, Henny, listen. We looking for sponsors.
Right.
You know
Shout out to Hennessy, man. I got a little ass bottle tonight. But,
you know what I'm saying? So if you would like to come and sponsor us, man. We definitely looking for all types of sponsors.
Not even just Hennessy. You know,
any and everybody. If you cut the check, we will definitely
send the money.
Right.
Fund the equipment.
Easy.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we need.
But back to you.
Nah. It was just something when as kids that we always wanted to kind of get with. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, in the city, they was always pulling out the bikes and shit was just ripping it up. And then I was like, all right, I got to do this at some point. But I ain't never really had the money, so like I said, I went all the way out. Fucking Laurel. What's the spot in Laurel again? We said
Clinton Cycles.
Clinton fucking Cycles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was the spot to get bikes. You know what I'm saying? So I got the CB4. It was the CBR F4i 600. That was my first bike. All right.
Never heard of that shit.
Never heard
the Honda sport bike.
Crazy.
Okay.
Honda scene was crazy. And I ain't gonna lie, the first day I test drove that shit right there and went down there. My homeboy K, he was like trying to see where I was at. He came through and crashed at the dead end of the joint, tested it the same day.
Oh, crash your shit?
No, he crashed his shit because I had went down to the end of the dead end, and you know when you're a first time rider, you stall. I stalled out at the dead end. That's what I did. I stalled out, and I had to ride that from Clinton Cycles all the way from 495 to 90, wherever the fuck I was, and I'm like from my first ride. So I was scared. I was scared out of my fucking ass going out that shit. But to see him wreck that same day I bought my bike was the craziest thing. So, but I still manned up. I did it. But that's it. That's what got me hooked. That bike right there, and I wrecked that bike. So.
Oh, right. Then.
It's a whole other
plot twist.
Yeah. Plot twist. Yeah. I wrecked that bike.
Yeah,
it's a long story.
Also crashed it.
You know what I'm saying? What about you?
All right, so I fell in love with riding bikes when I was like 3 or 4 years old. My dad bought me the little Fisher-Price motorcycle, like, you know, little carts that you get from Target and you know what I'm saying? The little small miniature cars for babies. So he bought me a motorcycle, one of those.
Motorcycle joint. They was making them like that thing. Because now they got the little mini Harleys now.
Yeah, so he
3 years old with them.
Yeah, so it's my pop's fault.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Essentially why
Shout out to Pops.
Shout out to Pops. Yeah, I love Pops. How you doing, man? Pops just turned 80 a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
Salute,
man.
salute.
So he bought me that and I was hooked. So, but I didn't get my first bike until I was like 19.
Yeah.
And it was a ZX6R. Yeah, Kawasaki.
They was on
Hey,
Yamaha Ninja.
That
Ninja was the bike.
Was $3,000.
Everybody wanted
black.
the Ninja though. You can't tell me Ninja was probably the most popular.
It was.
Bike.
It was.
It was that neon. It was the green. It was the
Yeah,
neon green. Remember
that
neon
snot
green?
green.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I ain't never
It's
seen
like green
us,
and purple.
us on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. My man Willie, Willie the Snake. He got probably still has his Kawasaki.
Shout out to Willie the Snake.
Willie the Snake.
Crazy.
That's
a crazy name.
Hey,
That's a crazy name.
We don't want to know the story, bro.
Right.
Willie the Snake Lake. That's
we
his
don't want to
name.
know.
Nah.
Hey, easy, bro.
Easy. Willie the Snake.
Yo,
Nah, we leave it
wow.
Willie the Snake.
Bro, we don't want to know. We don't want to know,
Yeah.
brother. We'll leave it at that.
Hey, so what was y'all scariest moment, yo?
I'll let you go bring it up.
I say probably my scariest moment, probably on 95.
It's always on 95.
Yeah, man. I'm riding on 95. I'm smacking it in the Miami Gardens.
Yeah.
And
Is this on your current bike?
Nah.
Or is
This is on the Yamaha.
Okay, all right.
I don't like to call it the Yamaha. I used to call it Stink. You know what I'm saying? You got to name your bike. So
Right.
I used to call it Stink. You know, everybody tell you when you ride, don't ride in the middle of the lane because, you know, cars dropping oil and all that other shit. And I got my music going. Like I say, shout out to Lauderdale, man. I had the 2.8s in the front. I had the Harley saddlebags on the Yamaha with the 2.8s on the lids.
Oh, for real?
I had the 2.8s inside the saddlebag. I'm getting off. I'm riding, and traffic stopped. But I ain't stopping.
Right.
Oh.
You get lost. You can't have that tunnel vision like
Right.
you in a car, right? Because that's the first thing when you're in a car, you're not paying attention. You vibing with the music. But on a bike, it's like you gotta just constantly be.
You gotta constantly be looking.
It's crazy, man.
So last second, I hit all the brakes. I hit the front brake, back brake, and the clutch. The front tire. Go like that. And I'm like, oh shit. I put my feet down. This motherfucker heavy. But I don't hit nothing. I don't drop it.
Yeah.
After that, I keep my fucking composure when I'm on these fucking bikes, man.
Said that'll get you going right there.
I said
That'll learn you.
Could have fried an egg on your chest.
easy. And I
Toasty.
say probably my other scariest moment. Again, I'm with my uncle. We coming out of Belgrade. Shout out to the Mutt Boys. Shout out to Big Mule. We coming back on Highway 27. Let me see what I could do on this shit. I'm 130. I'm tucked in.
130.
And this motherfucker wobble.
Oh,
Yeah, the death. Well, how do you get out of
I
the wobble?
just
Is that a just you just gotta like
You just let off the gas.
I'm trying to figure out what the
You just let off the
technique is.
gas.
They just said it get worse if you try to correct it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
you just got to hold on. You just got to hold on to it, and then don't do too much.
Y'all road glide. I feel like so. What's
This is no
more
fair.
likely?
This is no fair. This
But-
is like I'm riding a Street Fighter.
What's more likely to get the death wobble though? Like, is it the road
So from
glide
what
does it, or because I'm telling you, when I'm on my street glide, I just feel like this thing wants to wobble like crazy, but I'm able to get it under control. But I'm just wondering when you don't have that,
You weigh just as much as the damn bike,
That
so you
don't got
should be able to
Yikes.
hold. You should be able to hold the bike if you
Let me tell
weighing
you.
just as much as the goddamn
I don't
bike.
weigh as much as the goddamn bike.
damn
You just
near.
mad because you got that bullshit fucking road glide.
Yikes. You're going too far. You're going too far.
I'm not. Let me say something right now.
It's road glide or no glide.
Yeah, that's
so
what I'm talking about.
It's
man.
road glide or
I'm
no
so
glide,
sick
man.
of you road glide motherfuckers, man.
Hey,
you
The real-
rolling completely alone
everybody,
right
no,
now.
hold on. No. Hear me out. Hear me out. All right. Look, the purest, like where it all started. The bat wing.
The police road.
Hold on, brother.
Police
Wait a second
road.
now. We ain't making
police has.
Let's give them a minute to talk some bullshit.
Yeah,
then we talk about how much better the fucking road glides are.
When you seen them motherfuckers coming through with the big bat wing and shit, just fucking hitting the turns and in order and shit, that was like when you fell in love with a Harley.
I don't know about that one.
What do you mean? When did you fall in love with a Harley? Like, let's just be honest.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I did logistically and the way the street glide looks. I always did think it looked better, but everybody that I know that has had a street glide has always said, I wish I'd have got the road.
It's just the handling, man. It just because
that's a lie.
That's a
lie.
It's
just the handling on a motorcycle.
Now,
listen.
Carla's on right now.
I ain't got an extra 300 pounds. To hold the bike.
Somebody call in right now and take
like your fat ass can hold the bat wing.
Listen,
like,
ain't gonna be 300 pounds. Let me tell you something.
I'm just saying,
right?
I can't hold the wing because you just as wide as the bat wing. I'm skinny. I'm a little.
They ain't shit about you skinny.
large.
First, you 2 Twinkies away from me. Don't try to act like
might be 2 twink pause. Easy. Hold on.
2 Twinkies. That's not a pause. That's a false pause. You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is everybody that I talk to that has had a street glide always said, damn, I wish I'd have got the road glide because when they doing 70, 80 miles an hour on the highway, they get that shake, that wobble.
But but you can get that. It's easy. I think it's easy to control because of how that's built. Because it's got a little bit more weight on the front end of the shit, and it's more stable. I think.
Nah,
that's what I feel like. Y'all can corner low speed maneuvers make sense on a road glide. I get.
But see, on the road glide,
that's what I like. That's what I like the most about what y'all got is that y'all got better low speed maneuvering. Shit like that. I'm just gonna take the class, man. Shout out to all the coaches out there. Yo, hit me.
Shout out to Stogie, man.
I need a coach.
Shout out to
I need a
Stogie.
coach for the low speed maneuvers. I'm just gonna say it.
Also, my boy Q, Buffalo Soldiers. Shout out to Q, Buffalo Soldiers. They do the maneuvering courses.
Oh, we definitely.
For real.
Yeah.
I'm with
Listen,
that.
I need to get in there
Yeah,
myself.
shout out to Buffalo Soldiers. Shit, I don't know the chapter, but shout out to Q.
Yeah. No, I seen them up at Alligator. They met up.
That's what they do. They
they do it there.
Yeah, they do it there. Yeah.
Okay.
But no, they do the maneuvering course down somewhere in Miami behind like the Lowe's or something. But it's free.
They got the.
It's free.
Okay, so
free courses.
we definitely need to make sure that we know that date coming up if they're doing it again.
They got the Space Coast one that's going on. Is it this weekend? I think it's this weekend or this month at Space Coast, the Hardy joint. They doing that one guy who's on. He's like fucking IG or YouTube famous for doing the fucking training and shit.
Okay.
I forget his name, but that's. I'm with it. Y'all let me know where I sign up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'll work on that shit. So.
Yeah, no, definitely. I need to work on that myself. This Harley is way different.
Yeah, it's a completely different ride.
Completely different ride than any type of sport bike that I've been on. So definitely want to take that class. Yeah. Hey, how do you balance your Well, let's take a commercial. Let's take a quick commercial break and come back.
Yeah, that shit gonna be fire.
Let's go. We back from the break.
Welcome back to For the Hogs podcast. Thank you for tuning in.
Took a pause for the cause, as they would say. Took a pause.
Pause for the
Gatorade
cause.
break to get everything straight. Shout out to Jeezy for that line.
Yo, that's what's up. That shit fire.
You gotta get that mind right. You know, sometimes you gotta step off camera and do what you gotta do.
Another event that's happening this week, Wednesday, Up in Smoke, with the Backyard Suspension Crew. Please come through. They start at 8. Drink specials. What they got? 10% off on it? I don't want to misspeak. Cool. All right, let's get back into the situations.
All right. Hey, do you ever have any issue? Well, you single, so you really don't have no issue.
Why you gotta say it like that?
I'm just saying.
That just got dark.
I'm just saying. You just like me. Like, the question I was gonna ask is how do you balance between bike life and your personal life? But my personal life is bike life. So
let me tell you, I save a lot of fucking money when I ride my bike. I can tell you that right now, because this scene out here is crazy. It's an investment, right? And then it's like, where does it go at the end of the day? I don't know. It's just like I'm just spending money for conversation to be in the mix sometimes, I feel like. So balancing that, it's like, do I want to ride or do I want to spend money? So it's an easy decision for me. It's that easy.
Well, it's easy for me too. Easy. I just spend money on my bike. Right?
Well, there's the caveat. Right? Because tell me, like, when we first got the bikes, we was in Amazon every single day.
So what is your current bike?
My bike?
Yeah, no, your bike.
Oh, the Street Glide. I got the Street Glide.
What year is it?
Oh, it's a 2023 Street Glide. We got that Prospect Gold on there.
Do you know how we got our bikes?
Let's hear it.
Oh shit! Here we
Let's
go
fucking hear it, man.
That's a good point.
Let's fucking hear it.
All right. So when I decided to get a bike, it wasn't the Road Glide at first. It was
Shout
a Street
out to Road
Glide.
Glides.
It was a Street Glide.
It ain't gonna be. Too many more Road Glide shout outs. I'm ahead all the time.
This is Road Glide or no glide. You already
say it again. Say it again, man.
Road Glide or no glide.
Yo, please, hey, look, I'm sending out.
But now we fuck with all the glides. We fuck with all the Harleys.
All the glides.
Just Road Glides are better, but we fuck with all the Harleys. Street Bobs, Sportsters.
I'm getting to somebody else who has a Street Glide. We casting call right now for another Street Glide person on this. I need help. I need backup. This is bullshit.
Y'all are limited out here. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that can help my man pull up, please do pull up.
Yo.
But back to like I was saying. So I bought a Street Bob. I think I had the Street Bob for maybe 20 days.
What's a Street Bob? Tell us what
Harley, it was a 23 Harley Davidson Street Bob.
Okay.
Like Sportster. And I had it for 20 days. And me and this fool went for a bikini bike wash at Alligator Alley.
We went there for the beer, and
literally just for a bikini bike wash.
Got this bike maybe 7 days. I don't know. I had mine for 7 days. It was the Honda Fury. All right, it looked like the Chopper style, but it was flat black with the was it 2015, 20? I don't fucking remember. 2011, whatever. No, 2011. It's one of those, but. It had the the chrome accents and all that stuff, the upgraded pipe and everything, and it was vibe. I thought I was doing some shit, even though it had the plastic covers and shit on the side, but it looked right. It looked like it fit in. So we goes to the bike night, Marina 84. Right?
Oh yeah, meet Smitty.
Smitty.
Yeah.
Fucking. We get in there and I think I'm pulling into some shit, but they got the fucking custom baggers out there with the fucking amped up bikes and shit. They got the big Harleys and Smilly pulled up with his exhaust, brah, 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 brah. We like, we pulling our shit and we just like, it looked like a bunch of kids hanging out with the grown-ups and shit with their big baggers and shit. So I'm like, yo, we out of place. We either out of place or we need to upgrade or do some shit. So this guy's like, all right, bet. Like, I mean, literally, I feel like it was that weekend.
It was that weekend.
That weekend at the Smitty comes around with his fucking was it Road Glide or whatever and all that shit.
Another Road Glide. Shout out to Road Glide.
Shout out to Smitty.
That shit was old as hell, Smitty.
Jesus.
I'm bitter, as you can see. I'm bitter.
Shout out to an old ass Road Glide.
Smitty Road Glide is a 23. What you talking about?
I know. I'm messing.
Oh, no.
That was a 23?
Yeah,
that was a 23?
Smitty bought his bike 3 months before us.
I thought he had that one for a minute.
No, he had another bike before the Road Glide.
He ain't here to defend himself. He probably cut me up for saying that. My bad, Smitty. Hold me to it. Yo, So we just wanted to go to the bikini car wash. You know how they always had some kind of events going on where they try to get you out there so you could go check out the new upgrades and everything like that, which is important, right? You got to stay in the loop. You want to know where the latest upgrade or do some trade-ins, you got to go out to Harley, you know what I'm saying, and do it. Alligator Alley, those, to me, I had the best customer experience up there when I was looking to get a bike and things like that, working. Shout out to Danny. Like, Danny was out there helping us out, getting in the mix, getting the finances and shit. So I just like, look, I just want to get a situation on my bike. When I say situation, I want to show him my bike, you know what I'm saying, something I could post some content and whatnot. That's it. That's it. He was like, all right, well, there's a line. I got you. But step into the showroom real quick. I'm like, oh, shit, I didn't want to do this. I did not want this because this guy, I said, yo, I don't know where he was at.
It was actually, now that I think about it, it was you that started looking at bikes first.
I was just walking around. You know why?
Now that I think about it, so it's your fault that we traded. They had free beer. They had free beer, and I'm all about it. It's free. It's for me, is what I said. So my ass was in there, and they think, man, like, what you need to give you a little band, and then you got to mark it off how many. I was knocking the beers back. I mean, responsibly. But I'm like, good. I'm drinking it out. He's showing me the bikes and this and that. And then I'm like, oh, man, these looking good. These look good. He shows me this, it was a Street Glide, yeah, the flat black with the chrome upgrades. I couldn't tell you all the specs, but I wish I knew my shit. But that shit was ready to roll. We couldn't make the numbers work, right? But, you know, I noticed something. I'm looking around, and the crowd is starting to thin out. Like, there's nobody in the showroom. It's getting late. The doors are locked right now.
Oh, no, you can fuck that for that.
No, literally, they locked the doors.
Yeah, y'all can fuck that for that. It was cool. Yeah, danger.
Like, y'all buying a bike today.
I can't make
there's no way out.
Yeah. There was no, I was like, man, if we could do the trade, take the fury out of my hands, you know, because it's just, you know, it's plastic, you know. I like the style of the bike. I like that. Remember American Chopper style? I love that shit. That shit was, I used to watch that show and shit. I don't know what's it called, Orange County Choppers or whatever. So I said, nah, we can't make the numbers work. What do they do? What do you think they do? They pull out that 2023 with the Prospect Gold. Like, I don't know where they pulled this shit out of, but this shit came out of nowhere. Like, oh, I was like, that's it. Let's do it. I want to see what the numbers look like. They running the numbers. This guy's in the background just heckling me like, yo, you do it, I do it. If you do it, I do it. I'm like, yo, I'm not, you know, so he said, you gonna man up or what? I'm like, are you selling me?
Oh,
are you selling me?
He hit you with that?
What?
Man up? Line?
Bully. I said, are you working for the ops right now? I'm trying to get out of here. I'm trying to leave. I'm like, I'm at the front door shaking the door like, I need to get out of here. Yo.
Are you a man or not?
Listen.
Yo.
He didn't realize that they done already took the plate off my old bike already. You know what I'm saying? It was like, nah, listen, it's too late now. You might as well go ahead and just go and pick another helmet out to match the new bike, and because you're going home with this one now.
Yo, if you would have seen, like, I was just signing paperwork to get the approval and stuff, and it was like right away, I was like signing off my other bike, because we wanted to make the deal. And I'm like, all right, bet. All right. He just handed me paperwork, and I'm pacing, trying to make decisions. And he's just like, all right, bet. He's like, oh, by the way. So I'm cool down. I'm learning to cool down. The deal's got to be done tonight. It's hardcore down here.
You can't change your mind.
You can't change your mind. You can't have buyer's remorse out here. But that's fair, right? A sale's a sale. They probably had enough of people getting shit, and they do all that work, and then people like flaking out on them. So I totally understand you gotta lock them in. But I felt like it was the best choice I made. I fucking fell in love with that bike, and from then on, it's just like I said, I don't know if I'd have met half the people I met if I didn't, get on there. It would have been a whole different story, I felt like. So
100%.
It was like, why wait till you like 70, 80 years old to do that shit, right?
Now you got that big granddad ass bike with the big ass antennas and all the fucking bullshit lights and reflectors on it. Like,
yo, I got much respect for those on trikes though. That's not. I fuck with when they custom them joints out. Yo, they customize them. Yo, they look good. They look good.
I'm not saying they don't look good.
They don't. They come on.
I said again. I'm not saying they don't look good.
When I get at that
I'm
age,
saying they not for me.
Yo.
Maybe one day it will be for me if I can't kick my leg over and ride or. You know what I'm saying? Physically.
If you got hips, you know, your hip issues or knee issues.
That's what I'm saying. If physically, but listen, I don't want nobody to think I got any type of issue with a 3-wheel bike. If you riding, you riding.
I'm hearing shade. You a hypocrite. No, I'm hearing some shade.
Stop it. Ain't no shade.
Man, shout out to the 3-wheelers.
Ain't no shade.
Fuck it. I wouldn't buy one. But shout out to the 3-wheelers, man.
You riding, you riding.
Yeah.
Whether it's a Harley Trike, Can-Am, fucking Scooter World, CSB. Shout out to one Keno for CSB, man.
Whether it's a cooler
certified scooter boys, man. Certified scooter boys, man.
Yo,
absolutely. Shout out. Hey, so I think that's about it for the first one, man. How y'all feeling about it?
Yo, I think this was a dope ass fucking first shot at it. Man, Jay, I'm glad you came and joined us, man. Keep us put together. We got more to come on this. Like I said, this is the pilot. It's gonna be uncut. We don't give a fuck. We say stupid shit and having a blast. That's what we're gonna be doing, man. So anybody want to reach out to us at 4theHogz on IG, we're gonna expand and get the site up. We're gonna have merch coming out. We're gonna have all kind of things going on. So stay tuned. That's what I can say. Stay tuned.
Absolutely. Stay tuned. Keep your eyes open, your ears open. You know what I'm saying? Ride safe. And we'll see you soon. 4theHogz.
For the Hogs.
We out.